Right now, a solar panel company many thought would help them cut their energy bills left them in the dark. Call for action. Here's from one woman on her experience with the company.
Also, after their referendum failed to pass, a Rock County School District will now have to make some difficult decisions. What could be on the chopping block?
And later, after multiple statewide elections, how Republicans say they need to win back Wisconsin voters and how they'll do it. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6. Calling it a little more than a $40,000 paperweight, a woman in McFarland says she's not getting what she paid for.
The solar panels Shannon Morrison wanted currently sit atop her roof. Only problem, they're not working. Tahlia Mohadeen joins us with more on this call for action story.
In choosing Sun Badger Solar, Shannon Morrison says she did her research. She found they were the longest running company on her shortlist. So when things started to fall apart, it came as a shock.
They might have to uninstall and reinstall everything.
In Shannon Morrison's dream home, solar panels weren't a part of the initial vision.
I was a little bit nervous about it, but I kept coming back to it and just thinking this is a great plan for energy management as a whole.
But wanting to keep up with the times, she made the leap, signing up for a $40,000 deal with Waukesha-based Sun Badger Solar.
By the time I got to that point and by the time we chose a company, I actually was really confident.
She thought, on a day like this one, with the sun shining bright, she'd be conserving energy and well on her way to saving money. But she was wrong.
The bottom was taken off from under me. Feels like a failure.
Sun Badger Solar installed her solar panels but stopped short of connecting them. And when she tried asking when they'd be finishing the job, what she got were undeliverable emails and newly disconnected phone numbers.
So I'm paying for the large paperweights sitting on top of my house at the moment.
And that's on top of her usual gas and electric bill. Plus, Morrison isn't the only one with a bad experience locally. The Dane County Sheriff's Office is investigating the company for at least 5 other claims of incomplete work, totaling $165,000.
Right now, I think I'm still in shock because I didn't see this happening.
And Morrison says her troubles aren't over yet. Getting a company to complete the work means additional costs for an electrician and a safety inspection. Both things that were included in her initial loan.
I'm very trapped because if I stop paying, I have no idea how that's going to impact my credit.
The state's Better Business Bureau's website details dozens of complaints from customers claiming to have spent hundreds of thousands. Like Morrison, our attempts to reach Sun Badger Solar for comment were unsuccessful.
Tahlil, thank you. Governor Evers adding to his record number of pardons given by a Wisconsin governor. Today, he pardoned 159 people, most of them for relatively low-level offenses ranging from drug dealing and possession to theft. That extends his record number of pardons to 933 during his 4 years. A pardon doesn't erase or seal a conviction, but it does restore the right to own a gun, vote, and hold public office. It also doesn't keep someone's criminal record from showing up on background checks. The weekend is here. Let's check your first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi. Gary?
It's a pretty nice day today. Lots of sunshine again. Temperatures a couple degrees warmer than yesterday, and it looks like that trend will continue as we head into next week. Let's look at the visible cloud track, and you can see just some clouds developing north of Madison. For the most part, we'll see more clouds later on tonight, but there have been a few sprinkles, mainly north of the Dells. A lot of that activity just not reaching the ground because the air is very dry. But you can see on 6-hour future track radar, there might be the potential for a light rain or snow shower, mainly north of Wisconsin Dells through the overnight hours. The better chances will be farther to the north where there are actually winter weather advisories up toward Green Bay and Wausau. Relative humidities, though, you can see down in the 25 to 35, 40% range. That's pretty low. So the air is dry enough so that any precipitation that falls out of the clouds, a lot of it will evaporate before it reaches the ground. Temperatures are very chilly close to Lake Michigan. A lake breeze there keeping temperatures in the mid to upper 30s from Milwaukee northward, but you can see the farther inland you go, it's 60 in Prairie du Chien. Madison kind of in between at 53 right now. Dane County 51 in Sun Prairie, but to the west 55 the current temperature in Mount Horeb. Look for skies to be partly cloudy this evening. Temperatures dropping off to about 40 degrees by late evening. Later on I'll take a look at our Easter forecast and a big warm up as we head through next week.
Multiple people are injured today after a crash involving a van from the Oregon Correctional Center. The crash was reported near the 5100 block of County Highway M around 9:30 this morning. 2 vehicles were involved. The Wisconsin Department of Corrections says a van carrying 8 people from the center was rear-ended near the facility's entrance. Some people suffered minor injuries and were taken to the hospital. A man is dead after a crash on Highway 14. It happened west of Arena in Iowa County. Emergency crews were called around 6:05 this morning for a report of a two-vehicle crash. According to officials, a Mitsubishi Mirage driven by 35-year-old Michael Heister crossed the center line and hit a Ford F-150 head-on. Heister was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the F-150 was taken to UW Hospital.
A 13-year-old boy from Barneveld is dead after falling into a river last night. Now, according to the Iowa County Sheriff's Office, the boy was driving a six-wheel John Deere Gator on Burma Road when he lost control, striking a tree and then falling into the river. He was taken to UW Hospital, where he was pronounced dead.
A Wisconsin teen is recovering after a roof collapsed at a concert in Belvidere, Illinois. This happened last Friday when multiple tornadoes moved through the Rockford area. Joey Quisler of Portage County was one of about 40 people injured in this collapse. One person died. A Good Samaritan was able to pull Joey out from underneath the roof that landed on him. With Joey going in and out of consciousness, another concert goer stayed by his side outside the theater until he got medical attention and was taken to the hospital.
And I basically went through 2 hours of not knowing where he was and that he was dead. He's not paralyzed. He's just injured. He cannot walk right now and has limited only one hand that he can work with right now.
She says they have spoken with Justin, who waited by Joey's side outside the theater, but they still don't know who the person was who pulled him out from that rubble. Joey thinks his name was Gary. Well, whoever the person is, Melissa wants that person to know she is thankful for saving her son's life. The school district in Milton had a lot on the line in this past week's election. A failed referendum on the ballot means they won't get $9.5 million in funding.
Our Catherine Merck has more on what this change could mean for students and their families.
One Milton school district parent tells me it'll affect the programs and students that she's supported.
I worry about the band program, the choir program, sports possibly. I always feel like those are the first that really get cuts.
This parent is also worried about other key parts of her child's programs, like the teachers themselves. The Wisconsin Association of School Boards says when these kind of referendums fail, it's not just the students at risk. The teachers have their jobs at stake too.
Well, if a referendum doesn't pass and a district is forced to look at making cuts, the biggest portion of their budget by far is as salaries and benefits for their staff.
In a Facebook post, the district said in the coming weeks it'll make some difficult decisions regarding staffing, programs, and services available to students to address the long-term funding concerns. For News 3 Now, I'm Catherine Merck.
Now, the Milton School District did pass a nearly $60 million referendum just back in 2019. And you just heard parts of the conversation from the Wisconsin Association of School Boards about the trends in these referenda across the state. Naomi Coles will have the complete interview on For the Record this coming Sunday morning.
With the spring elections now over, big changes are coming to the Badger State. For the first time in more than a decade, liberal-leaning justices hold a majority on the courts. After Dan Kelly lost by double digits for the second time in 3 years, and Republicans saw statewide defeats last year, Republican strategist Bill McCoshen says his party has a problem.
They have a statewide problem. They're doing great at the legislative level, in part because they have proactive agendas that voters can identify with. Our statewide candidates haven't been connecting with voters, and that's part of the problem.
Both sides of the political aisle agree. Abortion, yet again, was a major motivating factor in the race. And as long as there's a criminal abortion ban in effect, McCoshen believes Republicans will continue to struggle in statewide elections. Also coming up this weekend on For the Record, Naomi Coles will sit down with Ben Winkler and Mark Jefferson to discuss what went right and wrong for both parties. Still to come at 6, why Consumer Reports is looking to remove a popular Easter treat from store shelves.
Plus, it is National Donate Life Month, where you can go to register to become an organ donor. That's next.
Need a better night's sleep? Shop Ashley's massive 3-day mattress event. Save $200 instantly on top brand mattresses at checkout. And get a Serta Perfect Sleeper for only $8 per month with no money down. Plus free local delivery. All at Ashley.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside.
Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
If your house was cold this winter, it's going to be hot this summer. And now's the time to get your home more energy efficient. It's National Insulation Month, and we're celebrating by giving you savings of $2,000. And just in time before you get those big summer electric bills. Spring's booking quickly, so don't wait to insulate. Call now and save up to $2,000 during National Insulation Month.
USA Insulation.
Outlets at the Dells, an attraction not to be missed. With over 60 of the world's biggest brands, we thrill family vacationers, trendsetters, and all who love a smokin' hot discount. We are all about the thrill of the deal, the joy of finding the thing you forgot to pack, the swimsuit that's the hit of the park, the dress that makes you walk with swagger, and the discounts that no one else can touch. Save even more with 25% off and get a free Outlets gift card. Visit outletsatthedells.com for coupon and details.
Celebrate Easter weekend with a massive 3-day savings event at Ashley. Shop Friday, Saturday, and Monday for rock bottom prices and bonus discounts on closeout items. Plus low monthly payment options and free delivery in 3 days or less. All at Ashley.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Welcome back. With Easter just a couple days away, you've probably seen or bought plenty of Peeps on store shelves, but the popular marshmallow treat is facing some criticism. While the original yellow-colored chicks are the best-selling product, it's the pink and purple-colored candies that are facing scrutiny for containing red dye number 3. That's a known carcinogen. Consumer Reports has started a petition for the removal of the colorant in Peeps. Just Born Quality Confections, which makes the candy, says they manufacture all of its candies in compliance with FDA regulations. The American Red Cross wants to increase fire safety across Madison. On April 15th, volunteers will install 600 free smoke alarms in the area. They'll also help families develop a disaster plan. Since 2014, the Red Cross has installed 2.5 million smoke alarms in 1 million households nationwide. If you are interested in scheduling an appointment or volunteering, you can find this story on channel3000.com.
UW Health encouraging anyone who can to register to be an organ donor. This April is the 20th anniversary of National Donate Life Month. Last year, there were 691 transplants from 407 donors in Wisconsin. According to Donate Life America, one organ donor can save up to 8 lives. One tissue donor can save more than 75 lives. Right now, 1,400 people in Wisconsin are awaiting an organ transplant.
Every 9 minutes, there's someone new added to the national transplant wait list. And there are even about 17 people pass away every day because they were not able to receive a life-saving gift of a transplant in time.
Over 170 million people nationwide are registered organ, eye, and tissue donors. You can join that list by registering at heroicdeed.com or at your local DMV. The world's first ever RSV vaccine for adults could soon be available. Vaccine maker Pfizer said it has asked for the FDA's approval in the trial for adults 60 and up. The vaccine reportedly prevented RSV-associated lower respiratory tract illness, which includes acute bronchitis and pneumonia. Pfizer said the vaccine was also effective in late-stage pregnancy, which could extend the protection to newborn infants. Those vaccines could become the world's first ever to prevent RSV. After the break, the Brewers changing up when you can buy alcohol at their games, the reason behind that change.
And golfers are teeing off in Madison as courses around the area open for the season.
Plus, we could be in for some gorgeous weather this weekend. Gary has your Easter weekend forecast when we return.
Begin planning your springtime project with Menards. Get a free estimate with our Design and Buy program. Use our interactive tools to create and modify detailed, personalized designs for your home. With Design and Buy, your options are limitless. Create your dream patio with our landscape blocks. Add privacy with a new fence. Or spend more time entertaining and relaxing with a low-maintenance deck. Rustic composite decking is just $195 a linear foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
All right,
team. We got a big project coming up. And it all starts with ordering promotional products.
I'm on it. 4imprint makes it easy to get the logoed products you're looking for. The latest in apparel, drinkware, bags, high-tech items, and more. You can be certain of getting it right at 4imprint.com.
Come on out. I'm on it.
4imprint, for certain.
At Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that a lush, beautiful lawn should be enjoyed by the whole family. That's why we offer a kid and pet-friendly program to create a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn that your whole family can enjoy. Our program includes effective applications of targeted weed control and slow-release golf course quality fertilizer to achieve real results. Call or click today for your free quote, or sign up now and see the Weedman difference. Doesn't your family deserve a Weedman lawn?
At Lawton Cates, your life counts is more than just a slogan. It's connecting you with top medical specialists after a serious injury. It's holding the insurance company responsible for your lost wages and your hospital bills. It's a guarantee that we'll be with you every step of the way and won't accept anything less than the maximum payment you deserve. We'll speak with you for free, and there's no fee until we get results for you. Your life counts. Lawton Cates. Call us today.
Hi, I'm Gary Canulti, and I'm inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join me as we explore classic Italy, October 7th through the 15th. Discover Tuscany's charming countryside, Venice's grand waterways, and the magnificent art of Florence. We'll also spend time in the ancient city of Rome, visiting historical landmarks such as the Colosseum and the Sistine Chapel. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword WISC, for more information and to watch a travel show. Or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. If today's weather has you itching to get outside, golfers, you are in luck.
Golf courses are now open all across Madison, including Odana Hills, which is where we find our McKenna Alexander.
Yeah, happy Friday, everyone. Spring has sprung and green has never been greener here at Odana Hills Golf Course. And if watching the Masters has you in the mood to get out and swing your own clubs, then you're not alone, as golfers were already out on the green earlier this morning, teeing off when the course opened at 10. For local golfers, it feels great to be hitting the links once again.
I couldn't wait for the courses to open. It's been a long winter, and you can only practice so much, and I've been chomping at the bit for the courses to get open up, and I'm ready.
You can check out Madison's other golf courses, including Yahar Hills, Monona, and Glen Golf Park, which just got a whole new redesign last year thanks to a donor. But if you'd prefer to bring your clubs here to Odana Hills, the course opens tomorrow and Sunday at 8 a.m. Live in Madison, McKenna Alexander, News 3 Now.
Good job there, McKenna.
Long putt. Way to sink it.
Meanwhile, down in Augusta, Georgia, the Masters is currently underway, and this weekend you'll be able to see the final 2 rounds right here on CBS. Coverage of round 3 is scheduled tomorrow. It runs from 2 to 6. Then on Sunday, the 4th and final round coverage starts at 1 and runs until 6 o'clock.
Already one of the biggest stories coming out of Augusta is the weather. Today's second round officially suspended for the rest of the day. It'll begin tomorrow at 7 a.m. Play was suspended. You kind of see this tree. Look at that thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Pine trees blown over by the wind. This was along the 17th fairway. You could see patrons running out of the way of the trees as they came crashing down. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Earlier today, tee times were moved up by about 30 minutes across the board in anticipation of possible rain delays. For more on the weather there and our own weekend forecast, here's Gary with the latest.
Yeah, they started out with plenty of sunshine and warm temperatures, but look at how the weather has changed. Yesterday, high temperatures mid-80s. Today, they were in the mid-80s before the showers and thunderstorms rolled in. Look at the forecast for tomorrow. 51 for a high with rain, and Sunday some showers off and on, and a high temperature only 10 degrees warmer at 61. In fact, as we take a look at Doppler track around Augusta, you can see the showers and thunderstorms rolling on through there. They fired up mid to late afternoon, again brought gusty winds and some heavy downpours. Some of the rain estimates 1 to 2 inches just to the east of Augusta, but more showers and storms are in the forecast for them, unfortunately. Around here, just some very light precipitation showing up on high resolution Doppler radar, and most of that is not reaching the ground because the air is still pretty dry. But as we look at 6-hour future track radar, we could see some light rain showers, maybe even mixed in with a few flakes of snow well north of the Dells. That would be about the only area that I could see getting precipitation tonight. But farther to the north, there are winter weather advisories for a couple of inches of snow up toward Wausau and Green Bay. 3 things you need to know in our forecast. Look for mainly cloudy skies tonight, especially after midnight. Again, some flurries or a little bit of drizzle north of the Dells, but temperatures will be mild. We'll get sunshine back tomorrow with high temperatures around 60, and it'll be partly sunny on Easter Sunday with high temperatures in the mid-60s. Then we'll be in the 70s for most of next week, and it'll be mainly dry. Very little in the way of precipitation chances until probably Saturday afternoon of next weekend. The Easter peep forecast, Easter Sunday looking pretty good. Partly sunny skies, temperatures starting in the upper 30s, be in the lower 60s around lunchtime, and evening temperatures around 60 degrees, high about 66 here in Madison. As we look at weather track across the country, all the shower and thunderstorm activity is either in the southeastern portion of the country or out west. And again, you see, unfortunately, some of that is heading toward Augusta. So it looks like more rain in the forecast for the weekend. Planning your night across Dane County, 34 for the low Mount Vernon, 34 in Pine Bluff, and 34 for the low temperature in Marshall. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, 34 in Monroe, 34 Lone Rock, and 34 in Camp Douglas. Again, maybe a sprinkler flurry well north of Dane County. Otherwise, tomorrow, clouds in the morning give way to partly sunny skies in the afternoon. High temperature up at 60 degrees. And if you like that forecast, you will love the forecast for the next few days. Sunday, Easter Sunday, 66. Slight chance for a shower, a little bit of drizzle. Sunday night into Monday morning. Monday, a couple degrees degree warmer with a high of 67. Partly sunny skies in the afternoon. And then mostly sunny skies with high temperatures in the 70s. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, partly sunny on Friday, highs in the upper 70s. The next chance of rain, really the next significant chance of rain, will be from late Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. Chance of showers and thunderstorms, ending as a few showers as we turn a little cooler for Sunday, and then highs in the upper 50s. Just a slight chance for a shower of Monday the following week.
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers will now sell alcohol past the 7th inning during games. Alcohol sales will be extended through the 8th inning on an experimental basis. This is because adjustments to the game now have shorter inning time. So the Brewers' first 6 games reportedly averaged about 2 hours and 34 minutes. That is down from last year's average of 3 hours and 19 minutes. Ballpark officials will monitor the situation, and if extended sales result in more alcohol-related misbehavior, the Brewers will then reassess.
Well, we all know that Caroline Harvey is really good at hockey. The freshman Badger lit up the scoreboard in the Women's World Championships this morning. We have more coming up after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Save big this Easter weekend, Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Cooked smoked ham portions, just $1.49 a pound. Bird's Eye steamed fresh vegetables, just 88 cents. And 5 pounds of potatoes, only $1.99. Only at Hy-Vee.
We rented and rented and rented on the hopes of buying it someday. Bill and I not having any financial education at all.
Coming in first time talking with Amanda was, all right, well, what's the track? What do you do?
She taught us how to correctly do things financially and how to build our credit, how to purchase our home.
When you ask for advice and then you follow advice on it, you can really get where you want to go.
The Paco Credit Union truly helped me believe in myself again.
From working out to catching up, and of course, game night. Your home is the groundwork for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to have been a part of this community for 78 years. And during our 78th anniversary event, carpet installation is just $78. Coyle Carpet One Floor and Home. Beautiful, made affordable. Locally owned and operated since 1945.
Trust your feet to Morgan's Shoes.
Finn Comfort footwear is handmade from the finest of natural products, leather-lined and expertly crafted, made with great care to ensure a first-class product that Finn Comfort is known for. Finn Comfort, meticulously handcrafted in Germany and loaded with arch support. You can be assured that Morgan Shoes will properly fit you in your new Finn Comfort shoes.
Comfort with style. Trust your feet to Morgan Shoes.
Morgan Shoes, Hilldale.
The local water experts at Culligan can take care of everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, we do that too. Culligan, here for every water worry.
Save big this Easter weekend, Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. 8-ounce New York strips, just $5.99. Nabisco crackers, just $1.99. And 6-pack Pepsi products, only $2.75 each when you buy 4. Only at Hy-Vee.
A record-breaking spring election.
I am so excited for Wisconsin and for Madison tonight.
Judge Janet Protasiewicz will become the next Supreme Court justice in Wisconsin.
We did it! We did it!
It's hard to replace a guy like Nick Herbig on the Wisconsin defense. The Badger outside linebacker wasn't only the team leader in sacks and TFLs, but Herbig led the Big Ten in those categories too. That's a lot of production to replace, but UW's new outside linebacker coach, Matt Mitchell, doesn't plan on doing it with one guy. It's a committee thing, and his group of backers know what the standard for the group is come September.
I don't want there to be a drop-off as far as production, and I feel like CJ feels the same way. Obviously, we weren't as productive as we wanted to be last season, but I don't feel like that'll be the case this season. They're giving us more opportunity, I feel like. We got a lot of opportunity to just be ball players, and I feel like we're going to take advantage of that.
There's a lot of pressure and opportunities on the outside linebackers. You know, I tell the guys they got to be kind of 5-tool players. They got to set edges in the run game. They got to be able to, you know, pressure off the edge.
Keke Harvey is tearing up the ice in the Women's World Championship. The Badgers scored 2 power play goals in Team USA's 9-1 win over Switzerland today. And she's not the only one from Badger Nation who helped put together the win. Abby Rock scored a goal, adding 3 assists, and Hillary Knight also finished the game with an assist. Team USA's next game is Sunday with Czechia. Badger softball down in Indiana this weekend facing Purdue. Game 1 stays scoreless till the 5th, and that's when the Bats get going for Wisconsin. 2 runners on, and Christiana Angelopoulos connects for a 2 RBI single. And Bucky just keeps on coming with a pair of runners on. Molly Schlosser just shy of a homer right here. Either way, her shot drives in 2. The Badgers win it in shutout fashion, 7-zip. Game 2 is tomorrow at 1. Day 2 at Augusta National, and Brooks Koepka is owning this round. He entered the day in a 3-way tie atop the leaderboard, but a clean outing which included 3 birdies and an eagle. He's sitting 12 under overall. Here's a look at the highlights from today. Round 2 did get suspended due to weather. That's going to pick up tomorrow morning before moving day officially begins. Tiger Woods is projected to make the cut through 11 this afternoon. He's 2 over. And with the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference locked up, several Bucks are going to be on the bench tonight. Giannis, Drew Holiday, Pat Connaughton, Brooke Lopez, and Chris Middleton are listed as out against the Grizzlies. It's the final home game of the regular season, and it tips off at 7.
Yeah, Gary and I are actually starting tonight with the Bucks. That's how many guys are out of the lineup.
Wow.
They're really, really desperate. No, they need to rest those guys. Great position to be in, though.
Exactly.
Locking up home court advantage. Gary, final check?
Things pretty quiet out there. Some sunshine, live view from the WISC Skycam and the Platteville Quimby Radio Skycam looking to the southwest. Clear skies there. There are a few sprinkles up to the north of the Dells over toward Westfield. Right now it looks like those are probably not reaching the ground, but can't rule out an isolated rain or snow shower later on tonight. But the more persistent snows will be farther to the north up toward Wausau and Green Bay where there are winter weather advisories. Current temperatures, chilly near Lake Michigan, only upper 30s there, but 50s by the time you get to Madison and Dane County, almost 60 near the Mississippi River. Right now 40s for northeastern Dane County, 50s in the western portion of the county.
All right, Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.